Hey guys. So I'm currently out on a mountain bike and noticed that this particular thought was coming up over and over, and I wanted to jump on here because I know I've been struggling with this a fair bit, and I know some of my clients have too, and I thought it might be something that is timely for you to hear as well, because I know this really has helped me and it sometimes gives me the kick up the butt I need. So fair warning, please be warned. I'm going to give you some tough Amanda love right now. So if you are feeling in any way, shape or form vulnerable at the moment, you're feeling sensible, your mean guy or girl is just going in overdrive, now's probably not the time to watch this, okay? Just bookmark it, save it, hit F in the comments so you can come back to it, whatever. Don't let yourself spiral out of control with this or make it mean more than it potentially can. Gosh, don't even know where to start. Gosh, after I've built that up, wowee. So here's what's going on. I want to know, what are you focusing on right now? And this is huge for a lot of us, because what I have realized as a trainer, and this is going to be quite controversial, I don't believe, if you really, really want to make change, if you are sick and tired of losing the same weight over and over, if you are sick of stop starting at the gym, if you go from being uber fit to absolutely nothing and on the couch, if you are absolutely fed up with it, if you are sick and tired of it, like it just makes you so deflated, frustrated, angry, despair, guilt, all of that crap emotion. I know it, I've lived it, I've been in it, and I still go through it because I'm human. If you want to make a real change, it's not about what you eat. It's not about how you train. Now, I know some trainers are going to go, what? What are you talking about, lady? You crazy. But get this, if it was, you'd already have the answers by now, right? Because how many diets have you been on? How many programs have you started? That's not the problem, because you go on them, you get results, you feel awesome for a bit, and then old habits start creeping back in. Life happens, you sabotage yourself, stuff comes up because you've been killing yourself, you get sick, or family needs you, or work, or whatever, and it derails you. And you lose that momentum and struggle to pick it back up, if at all. So why do we keep thinking that by throwing ourselves into a new diet or a new program, this time it's going to be different? And again, I've been here, I've done that, so I completely get it. And what I've realized, and it's becoming more and more and more apparent as I go on, I was going to say abhorrent, wrong word, Amanda, apparent, is it's about our mindset. That is the one key you need to work on, your mindset. Because when this changes, everything changes. And think about this in other areas of your life too, because it's so true. It doesn't just have to be your health, your weight, your fitness. It could be your relationships. When you stop being the victim or blaming the other person or stepping up or owning your emotions, your responsibilities, things change. The relationship gets easier. Think about in a work sense. When you start going, yep, you know what, my responsibility, so I'm stepping up. And stop going, oh, my boss is just such a douche and whatever. You know, when we actually take ownership and responsibility and our mindset changes, that's when things change. So why is it any different when it comes to our health and fitness, right? And I get that we've been down this trap. I used to get suckered in all the time. I would throw myself relentlessly into programs and then I'd sabotage it. I'd binge eat, or I'd go from 0 to 100 straight back to 0 again after injuring or overkill. So I really, really get that we are led down that cycle. It's, come join my shiny program. You know, I'm going to fix you in 28 days. Bullshit. It's a band-aid most of the time, because it's not addressing up here. It's not actually getting you to change. It's about trying to force their way of life into your world. And it does not work, because if it did, we'd already have those results, right? So how do we change mindset? Because it's huge, right? We are conditioned a certain way, and we don't even realize half the time that we're doing these things, particularly when it comes to a weight, health, or fitness. So this is where my tough Amanda love comes in. And again, if you're feeling vulnerable, sensitive, or whatever, not the time, hit save, come back. So what are you focusing on? And this used to come up for me a lot when I used to run my boot camps, particularly the self-loathing that we had, the guilt, the lack of confidence, the lack of belief. I'm not good enough. I'm the fattest here. I'm the slowest. I'm holding everyone up. Oh, I can't do that. And it's nuts. If we had a loved one that came along and we spoke to them the way that we speak to ourselves, they would never come back, right? There is no way that anyone would sit there instead and take that sort of abuse. Yet our mean guy girl, geez Louise, she just dishes it out non-stop, right? So here's how you can change that around and start making changes. And I get it's hard, and I know it's not a magic fix or cure, but what are you focusing on? So if you're focusing on all the, I suck, I'm not good enough, I used to be fit, great, that's awesome. How about we flip that round? You know that you can get there. Not everyone actually knows that they can do that. Not everyone has had that privilege to know how strong they can be, how capable they can be. And so what that you're not there now, because reality is you're not there now. We don't have magic wands. We can't instantaneously change it. I'd love it if we could, by the way. That would be awesome. And I swear you would be the first person that got it if I did. But we can't change it except moving forward. So by focusing on all that negative and making ourselves feel worse, making ourselves feel shit, making ourselves feel hopeless, it's only dragging us down. It's not going to move us forward. How about instead we flip it and go, you know what? So what, I'm the slowest here. Everyone's probably actually, in truth, admiring you going, hells yeah, I wouldn't have the courage to do what you're doing right now. I wouldn't have the strength to put myself out there, to be me, to give it a shot. And you are giving it your best. How about we celebrate that? And as I said, I can so put my hand up here and say, I've fallen into this trap. I can happily play victim a lot of the time. It's why I can relate to you guys so extremely well. Because I've been down that path of, it's not fair, I've tried everything, nothing works, rah, rah, rah. But that doesn't help us. It only hinders us. And I'm not saying switch off emotions, I'm not saying avoid them. Gosh, if you've been around me, you know that's not what I'm saying at all. But if you need to kick up the butt because you're in that place that you're constantly focusing on the negative, maybe it's time to flip it round. Maybe that's that dose of Tough Amanda Love of what are you choosing to focus on? Because we control how we feel. We control and choose what we want to focus on. And again, I am not being patronizing or telling you to suck eggs at all. I get it's not instant, but it is something to think about. It is something to take on board. And why this is so at the forefront for me is next week I'm running the Move It Challenge. It's a free 7 for 7 challenge in my Move It group, which is a free challenge. It's 7 days of movement for 7 minutes. Highly original title. And I've put so much pressure and stress on myself about this because, oh, Amanda, you haven't promoted enough. You don't have enough people doing it. You don't talk about it enough. No one's going to join. No one wants to do it. No one, wow, mean girl, shut up. Who cares if one person does it or 100 people do it? Not the point. But see what I mean? Like how I am being negative to myself. I know that there's people out there that are like, oh my God, I need this right now, Amanda. I love these challenges because they make it easy for me. They take some of the pressure out. I don't have to think about it. Your workouts are fun and different. They're not scary and overwhelming. This is awesome. So there's good and bad in everything. It's that whole life balance and yin and yang, right? So why am I letting myself constantly focus on the pressure, the anxiety, the doubt, when there's so much good to be had there too? Right. I think I've said no, I haven't said everything I want to say. I could always rant on about this for hours. But I hope you get where I'm coming from with this, that you choose what you focus on. You have absolute power to change your day around, to change your world around. And when it comes to health and fitness, because obviously that's the platform I am so incredibly passionate about, it's about small, easy choices. It's about giving yourself that self-love and compassion to actually make real change. And it's not about the diet you're following or the technical exercises you're doing. I get that. But if that's the standalone answer, it would have already worked by now. We would have already had the results because we've been down that path a million times. We've got to change what's going on up here. Right, all right, rant off. I need to get back on my mountain bike. It's so pretty and so fun and fast. But that's distracted. I hope this resonates. I hope that you get where I'm coming from with this. I hope that you get the energy you need out of it, and that little bit of a shake up and kick up the bum with so much love, because I love you. And it just shakes up your day to go, yeah, you know what? I am stronger than I think I am. I am more capable than I think I am. Look at all the shit that's been thrown at me, and I'm still smiling and I'm still going. Take that, use that. Because everyone else can see it, just sometimes we can't. Make sense? All right, have an amazing day. If you haven't already, please sign up for the 7-for-7, 7 minutes of workout, movement, coffee, 7 minutes of exercise and movement for 7 days straight. You can do your own thing, or I've got some really fun different workouts for you that you can follow along too. If you want more details, amandaratte.com/7-for-7, 7 FOR7. Thank you, Miss Julie. Mwah. Much love to you, girly. All right, have an awesome day, guys, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.